Hi everyone, welcome back to Queen Beans Collectibles. So this journey is going to be a fun one. We have lots of different stops on the agenda. We have Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Burlington, DD's Discounts, 2 different savers, a collectible toy shop, an antique shop, plus Target, Meijer, Walmart, and anything I could find in between. Is basically what we're going to be looking at today. Lots of fun finds. Really starting to see some interesting items pop up at like Burlington, Ross, Marshalls. So if you have those in your area, do keep an eye out on those. If you are a fan of Rainbow High merch, they always seem to have it, even the odds and ends stuff. Or if you're interested in rainbow corns or maybe the mini brands, they really seem to be getting 10 tons of that into all those discount stores, so do keep an eye out. And Five Below also, that I did not mention we went to Five Below, but we did. And they have tons of really cool stuff right now. A lot of blind bags. I really like those Totally Tinies, that miniature food. I have so much miniature food right now that I was like, oh my god, I can't get more. This is crazy. So I did leave those behind, but seriously, not a bad price for the quality, I think. And I like their little blind bags and toy area in general. They have really cool stuff. Always have a really nice layout of Sanrio stuff, which sucks me in every time. And I'm really liking what they're doing with their plushies. They are very, very cute. Definitely following along with Squishimals. As you can see here, they had some new ones. And then I hit a quick stop at the Dollar Tree. The only thing I saw were those water bottles. And even that was like, do I really want to share it? And I thought, oh, why not? Especially because there's Disney Princess water bottles. And I'm sure some of you guys would be interested in that, especially since it's only $1. And I have been coming across 10 tons of Marie from the Aristocats mugs. I'll have to show you guys a collection. I do have a collection of Aristocats mugs that I really do love. So I'm really picky about what I add there. So I will show those to you guys one day. And if you are interested in Monster High or Fresh dolls, keep an eye out at your Burlington, etc. They seem to really be pouring in there. They're a little bit over half the price they regularly are in stores. But their face prints or face stamps seem to be pretty good. Screenings look good. Draculaura's bangs have been straight on most of the ones that I found. So if that's something that piques your interest, do check out your Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, DD's Discounts, all of those, because they really seem to be loading them up. I am also seeing a ton of Rainbow High merch coming into these discount stores as well. So as we all know, it is a prime time to be a doll and toy collector, especially now in the discount market, because wowzers, they had some pretty good prices. Mini brands you can basically get at half the price. Their Fresh dolls were only like $5. So, I don't know, I thought they were pretty good prices for the most part. Obviously, a few here and there are not perfect. And they did seem to have 10 tons of Tamagotchis that are going nowhere for some reason, as little kids aren't as into those as we were once upon a time, or folks in my age range. But yeah, such a bunch of cute stuff. Really enjoyed seeing some of the mini brands over in the discount stores as well. The collector's case certainly wasn't as discounted as the surprise balls, but nonetheless, it was fun to see. And then the Savers had a decent stock of dolls and doll-orientated merch. Really had a couple of interesting finds here, like these dolls coming up where their hair clearly comes off. I don't know what those are, but they're very cute. I am very intrigued. And these little Disney horses are also extremely cute. They are pretty tempting. I don't think they're from the Animator set, but I could be wrong. They just look a little bigger than the Animator set to me. And the Savers did have a ton of interesting doll furniture. Just really interesting, like beds, little carriages, cars, plus all of these horses. So those were really cool to see, pretty tempting. Forgive me for having this particular picture go the wrong way. My editing feature was not cooperating. And then here's the overview of the dolls as a whole. So I showed you basically up close on any of the dolls I thought would be of interest to you guys. And then I'm doing an overview in case I missed any that would intrigue you guys. Just so you're seeing the whole view of anything else that's out there, at least at this particular Savers. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys the overview of what I was seeing, especially all these ponies. They were everywhere. Somebody clearly did not want their Disney ponies anymore, and I certainly debated them. But then I would have had so much extra stuff from those bags, it would have just been silly. So I did end up skipping on those as well. I also saw a Pick Me Pop, which are some of my favorite oddball little collectibles that are not around anymore, as well as the Disney Tots and the predecessor to Rainbow High, which I don't remember the name of, but that was a cute little guy. Almost got, but again, I like their bags too, but what am I going to do with all that extra stuff? I suppose I could redonate it, which I've done before, but I don't know. I just feel bad, you know. Maybe a little kid could have got that whole bag of toys for $4 and it would have made their life. So, I don't know. I'm always hit or miss with stuff like this. I'm all over the place. I'm not very consistent. But nonetheless, this was a fun stop at the Savers. I did not, again, pick up anything up, but it was still a good time to see all that stuff. And then right next to my Savers is a Burlington and a TJ Maxx. And they have a lot of cute stuff in there as well. A lot of name brand stuff. A lot of older stuff, it seems like, lately. And I was surprised to see the off-mall backpack in the backpack section. I don't think they realized it was a toy. And then there was some more Rainbow High merch. Those backpacks they keep putting out are all starting to blend into me. I'm having a hard time telling the difference between any of them. And it looks like they're putting out more goggles. I remember seeing some of them last year, but some of those look new. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought I'd share just in case. And I do love seeing all our new Rainbow High friends on the shelves. It makes me so happy to see all of our pretty little friends sparkling on the shelves. And they have a lot of cool stuff if you do look around, especially at Walmart, Target. They have all sorts of interesting things. I did come across whatever a Zooble is. Never heard of a Zooble, but it was very cute. And I came across those Toy Story dolls as well, which were also pretty cool. A little uncanny valley, but cool at the end of the day. I keep seeing these recyclings. I'm not going to lie, they are getting pretty tempting. As well as these Bubballoons that I keep seeing pop up as well. I did see these little pods pop up. I don't really know what they are, nor do I know what the Dodo Lovables are. Maybe there's some kind of plushie. If anyone has opened them and likes them or what have you, please let us know. I'd be very curious to hear it. But that was my first time seeing them. And again, I do recommend hitting your Five Below. If you like merch, if you like Sanrio, any of that kind of stuff, go. Because if I could have bought every one of those keychains, I would have. And they have plushies of like the Haribo stuff and the slime toxic liquor thing, which to me are very familiar from mini brands. And I thought those were kind of cool as well, especially if you're into mini brands, that might be something cool for you. Even just to see them in person, you don't always have to pick them up. And I did really enjoy these tsunamis. They have the little egg ones, or they have the surprise ones in the bag. I got one of the ones in the bag, and it was an orange cat, a white cat, and an orange liquid, and it is so cute, and I absolutely love it. I highly recommend you pick those up. Absolute deal of the century, so cute, love them. Pick one up. Highly, highly recommend. Just a reminder, if you have a Barnes & Noble in your area, I highly recommend checking that out as well. A lot of times they have sales. You can see the 30% off stickers on those Barbies. They have a lot of the Barbie Ocean products if that interests you. If you like plushies, especially by Gund or Aurora, it's another great place to stop. And then we hit the Ross that's right next door. Again, I'm telling you, you're seeing just so many Monster High dolls. And that one vintage Barbie doll, which I thought was very bizarre. And those looked like some of the new Illy dolls. Not the 11 or 12 inch ones, but the larger ones, the 18 inch. Just thought I'd show you to show those to you guys because I think they're really cute. Apparently I can't talk today. But yeah, I love these kind of stops. I like finding the mixture of old and new. I like the deals they give you. This is typically where I find my mini brands. Although apparently I've been talking about that too much because I went to all these and only found one thing of mini brands once on sale, which was disappointing. So quit buying those. Leave them for me. Just kidding. Also, about those mini brands, that giveaway is going to be official now. I have 2 packages ready to go, so we're going to have 2 giveaway winners. I'm going to give the details in a later video, but they are 2 full bags, no duplicates of mini brands. It's toy mini brands, regular mini brands. I'm just kind of throwing in a whole slew of fun stuff in there. If you happen to be the winner of the giveaway and you end up getting something that doesn't interest you, please feel free to pass it on. That's kind of what I want to do with this too. I want to send this off and you take what you want from it. And if you already have some of them, or maybe they don't interest you, pass them on. Pass them on to the next collector you run into. I think that could be kind of fun. Maybe help some of us get items we're missing or what have you. But yeah, I just thought that'd be an idea to throw out there. But do note that the minute I hit 1,000 subscribers, which we are getting very close to doing, I'm going to announce those details. I'm going to have you guys submit comments if you do want to win. And then I'm just going to have a random wheel pull 2 names, and I'm just going to mail them off to you once I get your addresses. But I'm not doing it till I hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, because that seems like a good mark to have. So stay tuned. We'll be there before we know it, I promise. And I'm sure while I was rambling, you got to enjoy this lovely footage. I do really enjoy this thrift store, and someone clearly got rid of a lot of vintage strawberry shortcake. I always seem to find vintage strawberry shortcake. I don't know why, it seems to follow me around, which is pretty funny because what I do like that's vintage is Littlest Pet Shop, which I never see. But I just thought it was so funny, and I wanted to share with you guys. And this thrift store also seemed to have just a ton of that Harajuku, I cannot pronounce that, I'm so sorry, clothing that was clearance down at Target ages ago. No idea how it ended up here, but it was just kind of cool to see it. And they have a big plushie section. They have kind of like their vintage toy section. And then they have like a couple of dollhouses. I will say their dollhouse pricing is rough. They had a nice Disney dollhouse. It was pretty. It was very clearly beat up. But they were charging $50 for it. And I was like, no. It doesn't even come with furniture. No. That's absolutely crazy. My goodness. But the rest of their prices are nice. Like that was the $50 house right there. I don't understand how that's $50. I don't get it. And then I stopped by one other toy store that I really like. This is like a vintage toy store. These Littlest Pet Shops have been here forever. They needed to mark those prices down. They ain't going nowhere. And I do like their little boxes that you can dig through. They have some really cute display cases with stuff in it as well. Like, look at those little miniatures. Did I buy that 101 Dalmatian? Yes, I did. Did I buy one of those mini Toy Story mini brand looking things? Yes, I did. No Littlest Pet Shops for me today, though. Usually I do, but it was a pretty empty bin, so somebody must have gotten there before me. So I did pick up the mini 101 Dalmatian from there, and I also picked up a car for my nephew. And then I swear I picked up something else for myself, but Lord help me, I cannot remember what it is. Oh, the mini brand. Good Lord, I just said it. Toy Story mini brand. Goodness. And this is our last savers. It was cool to see the Diva Stars mixed in with the Shoppies. I do love seeing all the plushies. I'm starting to feel bad. It seems like they're really just getting stagnant. I feel like I normally see them get rotated or picked, but it seems like people aren't going for the plushies, so it just seems a little bit odd. Maybe you guys are seeing that too. Thought that Pocahontas is really interesting. She looked a little older, but her hair was molded on. I don't know if I've ever really seen a Pocahontas with molded on hair, except for maybe the mini ones. But that was a large doll. If you recognize her, please let me know. I try to get a better picture here. I'm sure, as all you guys know, getting the pictures of the savers bags is not always easy. But I do my dangest so you can at least see their faces, etc. Somebody just really does not like Disney princesses because they were getting rid of all their Disney stuff. Jessie, Aurora, Snow White. So intriguing. And I really liked that little desk for the 18-inch dolls. And when I walked around the corner and saw this giant Rapunzel horse, I about died. I thought it was a dog. And I was like, why is there a dog in the savers? There wasn't. It was just a horse, and it wasn't real, so don't panic. And this Frozen crown set was really interesting. I have no idea what language that's in, but I thought that was really cool. And I liked seeing these older gift bags. Maybe that's lame, but to me, I just think this stuff's cool. And you could even use it as a poster, just saying. And then I found another one of these really nice Disney dolls, just like I did last time when I found the Belle. Made of porcelain, super nice, but poor Ariel had no arms. So I don't know what anybody can do with that poor girl. And I hit a Claire's real quick. I love staring at their surprise ball display that I just showed you because it's drool worthy. However, considering they charge more than $10 a surprise ball, no thank you. I do like their plushies a lot though. They always have a really nice selection and the prices usually aren't too bad. And I do hit one more. I think it's a Ross. Found a few cute things. I did debate that Itty Bitty Pretty, but the checkout line was so long that I did not think it was worthwhile for me to stand through it. And I thought this Barbie was really pretty for a modern Barbie. Just seemed a little more higher end than what I've been seeing, at least for a while. And there's more fabulous Sanrio stuff at another Five Below I stopped by. And apparently they got some white rabbits really cheap because they had so many of them. And everyone's right. Looks like there are some Rainbow High dolls trickling back into Walgreens again, so check your local Walgreens. And then I did decide to go purchase some mini brands off of Facebook Marketplace. Just wanted to show those to you guys. And I made 2 of the MGA Miniverse mini foods as well. And then here is the official display. Now again, I know it's not perfect. That one shelf is horribly dark. Half of the dolls you can't see. But I'm working on lighting. I'm working on getting better shelves so they're more open, so you can actually see what's in between them. But this is where I'm at right now. I'm really excited. All my dolls are out of the box. They're all on display. Again, I know it's crowded. I've got the Rainbow High dollhouse coming, so a lot of them are going to fluctuate that way. That's why you're going to see I save like the left part of this display area. You'll just notice there's a pile of stuff over there in that left corner. That stuff I'm going to put in the house as soon as I have it. But yeah, this is really what it's going to look like. I've completely moved it. And again, it took me 6 hours. Ugh, never again. My feet, my body hurts so bad. But hopefully it looks cute to you guys because I'm really proud of it. I think it came out awesome. I know this is a shorter video than usual, so I hope you guys still enjoyed it. Thank you so much for checking out the channel. Please feel free to comment. Let's chat about some dolls and toys. Go ahead and like the video if you enjoyed it, and hit subscribe if you're feeling generous. I'll certainly appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you on the next video.